Renda, welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, I think you're. Yeah, I kind of lost you for a little bit. Your voice kind of on and off.
Okay, well let's see if we can. So let's start again then. So, hello Renda, welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for having me. And actually, you can call me Reno because that's my nickname. So in order to more easier to say my name, just call me Reno. It's okay.
Sorry, could just call you
Reno.
Reno.
Yes.
As in the car.
Reno. I will chat to you to everyone. Yeah. Like that.
Reno, okay, Reno.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you, Reno. Thank you for joining us. So, I understand
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Now, I understand you're in beautiful Indonesia. Which part of Indonesia?
I'm in Jakarta now.
Okay, and how are things in Jakarta with the COVID-19 pandemic?
Okay, now the government in Jakarta, in particular, they started to, apply it like a local lockdown, but not totally lockdown, like a circuit breaker in Singapore. So everyone advised to stay at home, and then, but some of the critical place like groceries, market, and then public services still open. So they are called like social distancing in the big scale. They call like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And now everyone stay at home. Even me, myself, and my team already work from home for 3 weeks now.
Excellent. I know that's what we're going to be talking to you about in a moment. So thank you for giving me a quick update about what's happening in Indonesia. So
how about you? How about in Canada?
It's pretty much the same. I mean, we're in a similar sort of lockdown where you can still go out and buy groceries, and food stores are open, and essential services are available, but a lot of other stores and businesses are closed. So, if you want to visit the dentist or anything like that, you can't go and do it right now. You have to just go to the hospital if you need that sort of type of care and attention. But very similar to yourself, very much social distancing. If you want to go and buy groceries, you have to queue up and space out outside the store. They only let a certain number of people in at any one time. And some people are starting to wear masks. I wear one anyway because, I have a mask from when I was actually in Japan earlier this year. I had a mask there. Yeah. So, but probably very much the same as what you're experiencing in Indonesia.
Yeah. Okay.
So
stay safe, Raj.
Sorry.
Stay safe.
Thank you. So I would love to hear more about what you guys are doing with the Coca Cola Contact Center. My understanding is you're the national center manager. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So would you just give me a very quick overview about the center, the organization, and the role of it? What sort of things that you guys do?
Okay. Let me start to introduce you to the Coca Cola Amatil Indonesia.
Thank you.
Coca Cola Amatil Indonesia is a beverage company with 9 great brands and 7 categories like sparkling, tea, juice, isotonic, water, flavored water, and dairy. Mm-hmm. And we believe that none of other beverages company like us to be complete with all the categories. If you want to drink milk, we have milk. Drink soda, we have soda. If you want to drink tea, we have tea. If you want to drink juice, we have juice. So we are a very complete beverage company in Indonesia now. So Coca-Cola Amatil Indonesia has 8 production facility in all across Indonesia, and we serve around 800,000 customers every day. And we also believe that our product better consume in cold condition. So we place around 300,000 coolers in the market. So that's one of the tools of our selling is the cooler vending and the post mix or dispenser machine. So now about the national contact center, we already established since 2011, yeah,
Okay.
since 2011 as a single point of contact for Coca Cola Indonesia, Amatil Indonesia customers. So basically in 2000, sorry, no, correct, incorrect, sorry. 2005, I mean 2005. We established in 2005.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's a single point of contact for the CCI customer. And at that time, we only serve the basic things like fixing the coolers, receiving customer complaint about their coolers. That's all.
Okay.
But in 2006, we extended our services to support the sales because we in CCAI, either we sell or help to sell. So we expanded the services to become a centralized order to processing the order entry for the national key account like food store, for example, Carrefour, and also big Horeca outlets like KFC, McDonald's, and etc. And then moving forward after 2006, we transform, become the customer service and also uh, centralized order. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically in our contact center, we have two pillars here: customer care operations, which providing inbound customer services from our toll-free number. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, yeah, in customer care operations, basic things in contact center does like handling complaint and then answering the inquiry from the customer and consumers. And for the sales operations, the second pillars, yeah, like I told you before, that we are providing inbound sales support for food store, MIC or Horeca, and also outlet stores, traditional stores, or we call it general trade. And also in that sales operation, we also conduct telesales for food store and MIC, and also doing telemarketing and everything.
Wow. So it's quite a
So
variety
basically,
of things. Yeah.
yeah, that's very unique in our centers. So we are not omni-channel yet because we now in a multi-channel. Yeah, because customer can access us into our toll-free number 0800 126 and our text or SMS and our email and website. And also we are not running 24/7. Our business hours is from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. and Saturday we're running one shift from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But if we in a public holiday and if the sales team require us to support them to input the order, then we also take the extra working day for the public holidays. And now we currently have 57 seats in our site.
Okay.
Yeah, and we kind of managing 3,000 contacts per day. So I think in a scope of the contact center, we can say that we are the medium contact center, and we manage our centers in-house. We are not managed through BPO or something else. So yeah, we take care of everything by ourselves.
Okay, excellent. And in terms of the structure of the teams, and thank you for telling us about the pillar 1, pillar 2, and the functions. But how have things changed since you went to your work from home model? What's have you seen a change in what you're doing in the contact center and the functions that you're now performing? And also, have you seen a change in the structure? Do you have more, fewer team leaders, should I say, to agents?
Yes. During the work from home period, we can say that we the only one contact center in Indonesia who 100% do the work from home.
Wow.
I can say that, yeah, because I also involved in the Indonesia Contact Center Association, and none of my friends, apply 100% work from home. they kind of splitting their shift, splitting their site. But for us, for Amatil, yeah, for all Amatil, people safety is most priorities in this kind of circumstances. So we kind of thankful that our management also uh, mention people health and safety. So our centers now running from homes. So if you call to my centers, my agents will answer you from their homes now. So yeah,
It,
100% my agents,
it,
supervisors,
right.
and managers work from home.
So was that ever planned that you would do that, or is it because of the pandemic that you made that decision?
Yeah, basically it's not when the government of Indonesia state that this is yeah, we can call it a circuit breaker. Then this is a very sudden moment, yeah, because I remember it was on the mid May, I think, and my boss to to meet him in the morning on Monday. But
Hmm.
in the midnight, the decisions made that all employees should work from home for those who office based. Yeah.
Right.
So I kind of confused because in my BCP document there's no saying that 100% will be work from home. If there's any, we
Yeah.
we
Interesting.
already face yeah we already face in January like a big flood in Jakarta. So the BCP document said that we have to stay in our site, and we just kind of move and then getting the tools and everything this second stairs. But in this case of situations when everybody required to do the work from home, I kind of confused because we are not have enough laptops, yeah, for our reps, because
Okay.
those who has laptops is only for the leader or the team leader, supervisor, officer, and the managers, not for the agent. Therefore, uh, quick collaboration with the IT team, with the IT infrastructure to request, also, of course, with support of my boss, marketing director. They also sorry, my boss, he asked uh, for the infrastructure for the laptop, because at that time we required 57 laptops, which is we don't have at that time on Monday. So what we are going to do is for the first day, yeah,
Yeah.
we run as business as usual first. So, but gradually the IT teams kind of sending the laptops, and they install everything, the apps needed for each agent, and we uh, do that for a week. Gradually, we are moving our people to their home, like gradually. Yeah. So next week, on Monday next week, then our team already 100% work from home. So yeah, very thankful for that.
Okay.
And
So
that's
so
a great achievement also, because
yeah.
in a short period of time we got laptops at the time.
Okay. So what about in terms of you know you're working off the cloud now then, so all your applications are in the cloud, or and you're accessing all your sales order processing systems now from an agent's home essentially. So what about the
Yeah,
infrastructure for internet? Is that still good, or did you also have to go into
yeah.
everyone's home and kind of make sure they had good internet as well?
Yes. That's a second challenge that we face as well, Raj. Yeah, because when we work from home, we um, very depend on our internet access, yeah, and connectivity, right? So um, for the day one, yeah, what I am telling to my team that we have to kind of support our agents, because maybe they not have a budget to internet or something like that. So at the time we have like a collective money, yeah, and we are kind of support them to buy the internet packet data, yeah, because they
Okay.
will do like a tethering or they will pay for the internet services. But thanks God, a week after, management decided that for those who work from home, we got the support, financial support for us to do the, buy the internet packet data or for internet connectivity.
Okay.
So all depends on the internet connectivity.
So is
And
everybody?
then,
Sorry.
yeah, and all apps, yeah, our applications,
Yeah.
the some web-based and some still need VPN connections because that owned by the Amatil, yeah. So there's a two-way of accessing the applications uh, for the Cisco that we need to connect to the VPN, right? We need to call the VPN first, and then we can open the Cisco desktop. And then for the applications like CRM system, like we have now Salesforce system, that's web, right? Web based. So there's no issue about that. For the other Android system also we use SAP, so there's no issue for that also.
Interesting. So it sounds like you've been overcoming a lot of challenges as you've been progressing with this. What about the people themselves, your agents? How are you keeping them motivated when they're now working from home?
I can hear you on off.
Sorry, my question
Your
was.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my question was, how do you keep your staff motivated now working from home?
Yes, that's very important questions. And yesterday I have a town hall for all the leaders in CCAI. The president directors make a town hall for every 2 weeks and clear the message from the board that in this situation we have to often to connect and to communicate with our team to motivate them. Because what? Because we are now in running for 3 weeks and almost 4 weeks for work from home, and we believe that everyone get bored, yeah, because they just stay at home, do the work and do the household and everything
Right.
in their home. But very important to talk to them also, make a small town hall like I did last week. I don't know, last 2 weeks I did my own town hall with all from agents until leaders. There's a kind of motivation session for us, yeah. And I said to them that we are must be thankful because in these situations we still working while others now already impacted by these situations, like losing their jobs, and then everyone is panic, everyone is not clear what they do, yeah,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
because something like that can motivate them to work the basic things that if we remember that we still working like non others that losing their jobs, it's still a very plus points for us. And the second one, we are working from home while maybe others, our friends in other contact centers still working in their office during this time and very risk to to infect it to the virus. So that kind of message, basic things, and then the thankful message to the team that keeps them motivated to do the best in daily working, yeah, in daily activities.
Interesting. Now, I've been to Jakarta as well a few years ago, and I know it's a very, very, very busy place. So I guess some of your staff also are happy they don't have to commute every day on either public transport or on other, Gojek or whatever forms of
Yeah.
transport they use. So that's a benefit for them, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And what's your agents, the people who work for you, are typically what, Gen X, Gen Y, or
Oh, okay.
what's the sort of mix?
Yeah. Basically, I already answered these questions to you in an email. Yeah. So the demography of our team, Raj, 57% male and 43% female. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically we are millennials generation because 74% Gen Y and 25% Gen X and 1% Gen Z.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of the demography, we are young people. Yeah, including myself. Maybe I'm the only one, uh, GM level who report to director with the below 35 years old. So
Hmm.
I think that's kind of motivating my team, inspire my team to do what I do before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our demography, and 63% married and 37% single.
Okay.
If you wanna look at the marital status.
Okay. Interesting. And so far the feedback from your agents has been positive with the move.
Yes, very positive. They when we did the town hall, uh, they expressed they're very grateful. Even the Gen X, yeah, the Gen X,
Hmm.
uh, they said that they amazed that with the technology now we can connect from everywhere. They they just amazed that they can work from home. And then when we did town hall for 81 people in a Cisco WebEx, they kind of you know uh, amazed and uh, they happy, yeah, because maybe we are missing each other and we are not seeing each other for 2 weeks at that time. So when we our faces in a great view of the Cisco WebEx, yeah, everyone is happy and everyone is thankful that, and also everyone thanks to the management that we can work from home. Even we are contact center, sometimes contact center become the the second layer or the third layer
Right.
of the decisions, right? But for us become a number one priority. Yeah, is a privilege, is a yeah is a fortunate for us to be able to work in our homes.
But do your team miss their free Coke or free drinks that they normally get at work?
Yes, it's once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone or every employee in Coca Cola Amatil Indonesia, got uh, product allocations. Yeah,
Okay.
Coke and then Minute Maid and everything. Is a already set in a what you call it, um, CLA, yeah, collective labor agreement between
Right.
the company and labor associations.
So you deliver that to their home now?
Uh, until now, we are not receiving yet the products because the office is closed down, right? The office, they cannot send the products from office to our homes, but we are now running our sales team running home delivery for our consumers, and also we are kind of busy to pick up and receiving calls from our consumers that needs our products directly. Yeah,
Oh,
because
interesting.
that's because that we have a distribution channel across the country, and now that those distribution channels should you know um, sell the product. Yeah, sell the product and direct to consumers like a canvassing program. We are now doing the canvassing program because the sales and the sales should keep going, right? And
Yeah.
then we also thankful that based on our government, our business categorized as essential. So we still can operate like other FMCG in Indonesia.
Interesting. That's really good. And with working from home, how do you measure or monitor the quality of all your staff to make sure they're still delivering the service standards that you want?
Yes. For example, in this morning, before I talk to you, I already opened the Cisco desktop supervisors to monitor our team already check in or not, and then our quality team in their homes also keep recording them. Yeah.
Hmm.
There's no change, Raj, in terms of the way of work. No change at all. We just can do it our job remotely. So there's no issue about that. The quality still monitored very well with our quality team in their homes, and everyone also now depend on the technology because we are only can see our team through the systems, right? We cannot see them through face to face now. So the to ensure the attendance and then their disciplines is through the technology, through
Hmm.
the Cisco check in, check out, and through the you know the yeah the reports from the leaders, yeah, to ensure that the quality is still running, still okay, still meet the target and everything.
Excellent. Now, I know when you're in a brick and mortar contact center and you've got staff working for you, if they've got a problem, they can raise their hand or call you over for some help. How are you managing that type of request now? If I'm an agent and I have a question, how are you managing that
Mhm.
now remotely?
Yeah, that's a very we did it before we has this pandemic actually. When we, like I told you, when we support the sales team for the extra working day on the public holiday,
Hmm.
yeah, let's say for the Idul Fitri, Eid Mubarak, Idul Fitri, right? Lebaran, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
after Ramadan, yeah. Our contact center team still, still support the business. Yeah, we still doing our job, and the leaders not come to the office. Only the agents come to the office, and at some and when the agents has a questions or something, yeah, once again we rely on to the technology. We have a WhatsApp group, we have a chat Skype group, we have uh, yeah, Skype chat, yeah. So agents, there's no issue with agents when they want to ask something to team leaders. They just type it, and team leader will, answer their questions quickly.
That's good. And what other tips would you share with other leaders? You seem to be very much ahead of a lot of other contact centers in Indonesia. What other tips would you give to other leaders about managing a remote team based on your experience now?
Yeah, the tips. First, I think we are now like continuous learning for the situations, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, do you agree with me? Because
Yes.
we now every day we learning how we adapt with the situations every day, and this is basically changed our way of life, way of work. Yeah. First, I think the tips when we work from homes is trust your team. That the first one.
Good
You
point.
have to trust your team. Yeah. First, you have to trust your team because by trusting your team, even though you can't see them directly face to face, but you can rely on to the technology that they are doing their jobs, right?
Yes.
When 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 they're doing their jobs, when they get the things done, yeah, you can believe that your team still reliable, even though they now in their homes, they're not take this advantage by working in home and they get lazy. No, in my team, thanks God, there's not such a behavior appear.
Right.
So first, trust your team, and the second one, we have to agile and we have to flexible, yeah. And knowing that this is work from home, we have to give a little flexibility to our team as well, Raj, because we understand that we has a children, right? Need go to groceries or need to take care of their children first in the morning. That's okay. That's okay. And but we have to agile, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to overcome everything that you know uh, in front of us, like a government decision or a company's decision. We have to agile to kind of adapt to that situations,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the third, it's set right balance between working and well-being, yeah, because we now in work from home kind of Indonesian love eating, yeah, so they're cannot a little bit not uh, much eating in their homes and work, right? It's not good. So I think set the right balance between working and well-being is also very essential at this moment. You have to go sometimes outside to do the running, jogging, and then yoga and everything that you love to do. Yeah. And
Yep.
also after that you back to work. Yeah. I think we need a break for well-being uh, is a good at the moment, and being with family watching the movies together through Netflix, that also become our motivations, right? And the last is supporting each other, yeah, and we continues learn, checking your team health condition, just talk to them, just say hello, yeah, and we creating inclusions environment, speak up, because I know that not everyone can speak up at the public uh, place or the WebEx conference, but we have to say hi to the one who very shy and ask their conditions, their families, yeah, yeah, just having a continuous conversations, that's a very good at this moment. So that's 4 tips for me. I think trust your team, agile and flexible, and then set right balance and supporting each other at this moment,
Yeah,
at this
all very, very
precedented
good tips. All
times.
good tips. So, do you
Yeah.
think when this pandemic is over, do you think
Yes.
you will still keep some work from home agents or all work from home, or do you think everybody will go back into the centralized center?
Yeah. I think when the pandemic is over, we will see. Yeah.
Hmm.
We will see the situations, because now our office every week got misting, and they do the disinfectant to our office. But if the government said that all Indonesia clear from the pandemic and we can go out from our homes and go to the office, yeah, we'll do it. We just go to the office, and but um, if the company said that we do it gradually, I will follow the company, gradually. Not maybe not all shifts come to the office. We kind of uh, yeah, gradually, like let's say for the order entry system, order entry team uh, works in the office first, and then the customer service work in their homes. So maybe I kind of plan to that
Right.
situations if we facing that this pandemic is over. Yeah,
I
because
think.
I think,
Sorry.
yeah, I think it's too risky. Yeah, because after this pandemic, we kind of more aware to ourselves, right? Uh, I don't know if the pandemic is over, whether we say that it is safe if I talk to, if I get close to my direct reports, or if I get meetings at the office, because now we're just kind of aware about the virus and the bacterial and everything, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it will change our our lifestyle as well, yeah, at the first time, kind of still uh, make a distance, yeah, to the people for the first time in the office, maybe, yeah. I think it's normal, because after, let's say, 1 month or 2 months, we are uh, in homes and knowing that the virus is very dangerous. I think the first day when we get into the office again, the people kind of still uh, what do you call it? Still
Cautious.
create the distance,
Yeah,
right?
still cautious. Yeah, still keeping
Yeah, of
distance.
course.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. I understand exactly what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah,
the every day is we can't predict what's going to happen next, and I think you are exactly right in terms of flexibility and look. We're all learning so much.
yes, yes, yes.
Things happen so quickly. It's like I was in Bali in February, um, and planning for our event there, which was going to be in July. We've now pushed it back to October, and
Yeah,
I was there planning for everything, thinking, okay, we need to talk to the hotel and say, look, might need hand sanitizers, masks, temperature gauges, space out
yes,
everybody, because that's what I
yeah,
saw when I was in Singapore a day earlier. That's what they're doing at
yeah,
their events. So, there's a lot of things, everything's changing so rapidly, and it's a real pleasure talking to you and seeing how, open and honest you are about some of the
yeah.
challenges, but also some of the opportunities that you're going through. And it's great to talk to you as somebody who's pioneering in Indonesia and saying, hey, we're going to do this and we'll do it, and you're the first. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, Raj. So I think we kind of happy because for the first time ever that we, selected as your finalists. Finally,
Well,
and
we certainly hope to see you in Bali in October, and hopefully by then everything
yeah,
will be gone by. But we're still going to be cautious. We've already put an announcement on our website today that we're still going to make sure, no matter what, if
yes,
everything's clear, we're still going to make sure we have
yeah,
sanitizers, no shaking hands,
yeah,
space people out, just for that extra peace of mind as well, because it's
yeah.
really, really important.
Yeah, and I told to my boss, I informed him, yeah, because my boss is marketing director, yeah, our contact center under marketing department. So I informed him that about this great news, yeah, about our achievement being a finalist in the contact center world for the first time ever, and he kind of happy, and he said that yes, Reno, let's look if they plan to reschedule in October. Let's look, let's see, and then there's no plans to um, no plan to not or discontinue your achievement, your team achievement. So I think he has belief in us that we can do it for these competitions, because we already very uh, very long run in the best contact center Indonesia and got all the awards, and now he thinks that it's time for the NCC team, for the National Contact Center team, to level up the competitions to global scale. So by having this opportunity, and we are also surprised that we selected as your finalists for the first time. Yeah, we are very happy at the moment, but we a bit worry if that the worst case that we cannot join this and cannot present to you this year. But yeah, we hope for the best. We hope for the best.
Well, we're 6 months away, so hopefully
Yeah,
by then things will get back to some level of
normal.
normality, and then we just have
Yeah,
to adapt, just like we're adapting every single day. As long as
yeah,
we can travel, we can put in place some of the good disciplines to make sure people are spaced out. They have masks if they want them. There's hand
yes,
sanitization,
yes,
all of those
yes,
good things. Then
yes,
if you can go to your office and experience that and you're okay, then you should be able to go to Bali, which, as you know, is a beautiful place, um,
yes.
and we're looking forward to seeing you there, my friend.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait to see you as well, and can share our stories, great stories of our centers. And
Thank you.
I think
You've already shared
yeah,
some. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you.
So take care. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for being there for us
Okay.
today.
Thank you, Rats. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, to you and to your families and your team as well.
Thank you, and the same to you, my friend. We'll speak again
Thank
soon.
you.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah. Okay, bye.